If mythical Pokemon were allowed in VGC, would Diancie be better than Volcanion? While Series 12 is still here, Mike and Kevin are about to find out. For the first time ever, Mythics are coming to VGC, so we're testing them out in our Mythical Smackdown series. Once it's released, we'll be hosting a Series 13 tournament on our Patreon, patreon.com/Pokésports. Mike got Volcanion, Kevin got Diancie. Let's see who wins. Let's go.
We didn't get Volcanion. Mike did, so he got Diancie instead. Which, honestly, in this matchup, ain't the best, ain't the worst. Diancie in general isn't a great Pokemon, you know, we all know that. But thankfully, Mike doesn't have a single Steel type to make me sad.
Who brings in Necrozma Duskmane, though? There isn't a ton of priority in here, so I don't really feel the need to bring the Indeedee. Whimsicott might be necessary. But there might be Trick Room on that Necrozma. I do know that it's quite slow. So maybe I'll bring the Regieleki and the Whimsicott, Regieleki and the Rillaboom. Gotta bring the Kyurem and the Volcanion, of course.
Part of me wants to just do the Whimsicott Necrozma thing. You know what? Screw it. I brought Fleek Whimsicott. I think I'm gonna go for it right away. Bring the Diancie in the back. I think last but not least, maybe my Ursh. Definitely my Ursh. Let's rock with those four. I think those are the four we're going with.
No, I don't think there's a point bring the Reggie. Maybe even the Whimsicott in the back? Oh, I don't know. Indeedee can block the sucker, but Regieleki has the magnet.
Mike's taking a very long time.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going Reggie. Let's hope. Let's hope for the best. I think we can do it. I think we can do that. I like this team, though. We're going with a Necrozma and Diancie. So again, both Pokemon that I'm not very well established with at all. I mean, mine as well, right? When do I ever use a Volcanion in anything?
We don't have very good luck lately. But here it is. Gonna be the Rillaboom lead plus the Volcanion right away. Why is Volcanion so little? Volcanion's the same size as the monkey. Awesome. Well, the problem is, I don't know if I want to be on the field right now, because Volcanion is part fire and water type, the most unique Pokemon in the game, in my opinion. I also don't know what it does. Steam Eruption is like Scald, but stronger and can miss. It's like Scald and Hydro Pump together. I did a little bit of research before this battle. Now, unfortunately, I do have a Fake Out option here, which will stop my whole fling thing. I think my best option is just like hard swap into Diancie and my Whim Spot. Ooh, let's go for Trick Room. I think Mike doesn't expect this. Seeing how I have a Whimsicott on my team, I don't think Mike expects the Trick Room right away, which will set us up for the rest of this game. Now, if I straight up get one shot by this Volcanion, then I clearly did not respect this Pokemon enough. It is what it is. Monkey, be nice to me, monkey.
Whimsicott's just gonna go back. Diancie's gonna come out. I think this is gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be just fine here. Now, here's the thing I didn't think about, though, is if he doesn't go for the Trick Room, then what do I do? If he doesn't go for the Trick Room, I think I outspeed him with the Rillaboom, then he goes. I'm pretty sure he outspeeds my Volcanion. And then what do I do?
This is bad. This is like real bad.
Yeah, so here comes the High Horse. Now I get to see if it's weakness policy or not. It is.
There was no Fake Out. They doubled the cross, but Mike! No! That's a flare! My poor lion thing. Straight O-code to start the battle off. Oh my goodness.
And this turn, I win. I win the turn. Nothing happened to my Pokemon. Everything happened to theirs. Now the question is he going to Dynamax the Diancie? Diancinimax? Diancimax? Dynamancy? Dynamancy. We got there. Grassy Glide is going to be the play here on the Diancie for sure. And then you know what? Maybe I'll change it from Sun to Rain, just because why not? Actually, what does Max Ooze do again? It raises my special attack stats. Do I want to do that? I might want to do that. I don't know. I could Geyser in the Sun.
Oh, I made fun of Volcanion size. Now look at it. It Dynamax turn 1 to spite me. I think the Rilla can't fake out, but unfortunately the Rilla going for a Grassy Glide will hurt my Diancie like a lot. But I don't really have an option. I have no choice but to smack this Volcanion in the face. Because if I don't, this Volcanion will take over the game.
I'm about to hit him with a very weak Max Geyser, which is unfortunate, but I don't know if the Diancie can actually do all that much to me right now, right? Like what's it gonna, it's gonna Rockfall. Oh, I would love if it Rockfalled. Oh, Rockfall and don't kill off my Volcanion, and we'll call it square. Yes, here it goes. Okay. And it's not going to take me out. It's going to go half, which is not bad. Which is not bad.
Oh, we could be in some serious danger. With the Assault Vest and the Sand, though, I get like very high special defense. So I should be able to live this. But unfortunately, it looks like the Rillaboom is going to be able to finish me off. How do I stop this Rillaboom from Grassy Gliding me? I really don't think I can. Dang, that Rillaboom Grassy Glide did way more damage than I wanted it to. Yeah, I can't taunt. I can't go into Urshifu. That'd be a waste of a Dynamax. And I would take way too much damage from it. I think we have to just call this one and this one done. I'm not really entirely sure what else we could do here. This Rillaboom puts a lot of pressure on us. All right, let's just go for the Energy Ball. They go for the Max Guard. Fair enough. Max Guard plus, I mean, I think I'm okay with this. Because I think I'm going to need the Diancie to go down right now anyway. And since we're in Tailwind, we could start actually doing damage to things again, which is kind of nice. How many turns of this Dynamax do they have left? Should be just one more following this one, right? Now, unfortunately, I'm not super offensive with this Whim. Oh, this is just a straight wipe, isn't it? My poor Necrozma didn't get the chance to do literally anything. All right, let's bring Urshifu on the field.
That's terrifying. I almost feel like I should swap out the Volcanion here. What if I swap out both of them? Kyurem against the Urshifu isn't actually all that good. Regieleki might be rather useful. Know what I mean? Or I can just say, you know what, double into the Urshifu, just try and get rid of it. No, you know what? I don't see Kyurem actually being like a catalyst to winning this, so I'm going to swap out the Kyurem. Or sorry, I'm going to swap into the Kyurem. And if it takes it out, it takes it out. I think that's okay. Because I'm trying to buy out some Tailwind turns here, which doesn't matter because the Whimsicott's still there. But I can two-hit this Urshifu. I have a lot of space to do some stuff here.
Energy Ball doesn't do anything. But I do get the Wicked Blow Off onto the Rillaboom. Great damage, okay. It's a crit, wow. Is there any way that I can win this? And if there is a way, what is it? Because I need to know. I detect first. I really wish I had like Moonblast or something relevant here. I just don't. I have to just go for an Energy Ball onto the Rillaboom. I thought I was gonna face a Gastrodon today, or I thought I was gonna have to worry about. You know, I had no grass moves on my team, so I was like, screw it. I'll just stick a grass move on Whim. We'll all be fine. We'll all be happy. No, we're not happy. We're fine at all. Energy Ball again into the Rillaboom. Is actually gonna be a 2 KO there.
Don't miss. Don't miss. Yeah, you didn't miss.
Yikes. Okay, if they missed that Blizzard though, I might have had a comeback. I really might have. Because the Grassy Terrain goes away this turn. An Energy Ball would have been able to knock out the Rillaboom from that health, and I could have got close combat at the Kyurem and probably knocked out the rest of their team in the back. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Tailwind Peters, Grassy Terrain goes away. Thing is, I have to go for this Kyurem. But I know if I close combat, I die to Grassy Glide. I have no other choice though, so we just have to go for it. All Mike has to do is get Grassy Glide back on the field, and he wins though. The second Mike gets Grassy Glide back on the field, then I could Sucker Punch.
I assume that the Urshifu doesn't have the Whimsicott doesn't have Focus Sash because the Urshifu does. And yeah, here comes that. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fair. Totally fine. Let's lower that defense. Let's get the Regieleki in there. Probably going to go for a Sucker Punch.
I feel like in my lead, I prepared for Kira more aggressively than I should, right? And Mike prepared for my Necrozma. So maybe we have to prepare for the Volcanion instead. I think here I have no other option but to just go for a crit and then hope that Mike misses. So let's go for the Sucker Punch crit onto the Aleki. Great damage, but no crit. Thunderbolt will connect into my Urshifu. And I'm going to take a game 1 loss. Oh, no. That hurts. That hurts me right in the manscaped. Ugh. It's okay. We bounce back game 2s. That's what we do here on this channel. Okay, Mike is known for going for the exact same team if it does well for him. So I think I could expect the exact same 4 from Mike here.
DIANCIE was a little tanky. Was a little tanky in retrospect. Took some Grassy Glides. Definitely took that Max Geyser really well. So probably going to be a Salt Fest. And then the Necrozma likely has... well, it does have... Does it have weakness spells? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Either way, I think if we go for the same lead, we should be okay, right? And what lead was that? It was Rillaboom and Volcanion, Kyurem, and Regieleki. Let's give it a go.
It's a little risky because if Mike switches this up and brings the Indeedee like I expected him to, and I don't have the Dark move to really deal with the Indeedee, this can be a very hard game for us. The fact that Mike is standing by means he probably just did the same thing. So let's see how this next battle goes with the lead. If Mike does lead the same thing, I do have the instant to weaken the Rillaboom in the game, and I do have a better Dynamax options to deal with said Rillaboom as well. Okay, it's gonna be same thing. Same thing. Okay, Mike. I see you, big dog. All right, we're gonna Necrozma. We go Thundurus. We have a little bit of an upper hand here. Not incredibly large, but still large nevertheless. I think our priority has to be this Rillaboom. Like, without a doubt, I have to go for this Rillaboom like yesterday. And we have to go hard into maybe the Sinsin. Or even the DIANCIE would be pretty decent. The Instin's a little scared. No, Instin's fine because they're going to go for Fire Move into Necrozma most likely. So let's just go into the Instant. I feel like Instant was the key to this battle that we didn't have.
Do I go for the Thundurus? No, I think I still go for the Necrozma. I have a feeling that Thundurus is about to Dynamax. That is my feeling. And so if I go for Max Flare on the Necrozma, I should still be able to take it out.
Guys, can we get 150 likes on this video for Mike to please change his clothes? Like, please. The Crown Tundra was 2 years ago, my guy. All right, swapping an Instant. Get that Intimidated off on the Rillaboom. Also stop any potential fake outs from happening this turn. Now, if the Rillaboom does go for the high horsepower, like it did show us in game 1, we have the Intimidate, plus we have the Shucker Barrier, so that's just going to do absolutely no damage to us at all. If they go for the Steam Engine, though, or what's it called? Steam Eruption? Steam Engine is the thing Colossal does. Yeah, if they go for the Steam Engine, then that's a different story. That has a high chance of burn. I think it's like a 50% chance to burn or something ridiculous. Okay, regardless, another Dynamax from Mike's side of the field. Looks like they are going to be Dynamaxing the Volcanion again, because I can't imagine Mike wants to Dynamax. So Rillaboom at -1. So I'm expecting just either a Geyser or a Flare into one of these two.
Also completely forgot that Incineroar existed. I probably won't take that out here, but at least I'll do something. Okay, so it is the Airstream on the Rilla. That's okay. That is okay. I think. I hope.
Caused me so many problems in the last game. And now we have the +1 on the Thundurus, which means that the Thundurus will now outspeed the Aleki if the Aleki comes on the field. All I needed. Now, it all depends on what they want to go for here with the flare. Okay, so they were just going to double into that spot. They were just going to remove the Necrozma from the game.
Okay, so here comes the sun. It's going to make my rain pretty sad. Or it's going to make my Max Geyser pretty sad. But again, that's okay. You know what I'll do? I need to just check my summary here. Kyurem's speed is 161. Volcanion speed is 90. Yeah, so the Kyurem is always going first. Don't want that. We can instead go for the Regieleki.
Regieleki is coming out here. Okay, so I will want to fake that out, right? It could be sashed. We don't know yet. But I think what we want to do for now is just go for the Max Lightning into the Volcanion, go for the fake out into the Eleki, and take some free damage this turn. Now, Mike could decide to double protect, waste the turn of my Dynamax, which, hey, all power to him. No protects at all. Okay. Confidence. So you're just going to eat a Max Lightning?
So this is what I was curious about, this Max Lightning.
Oh, yeah. Wow, I guess Volcanion can eat. I have no idea what Volcanion stats are, guys. But apparently it can eat a Max Lightning from a Thundurus with Life Orb. The more you know. Mike knew a calc that I didn't know. Max Flare now. This is going to be in the sun. Oh, Thundurus doesn't eat that too well.
That was a pretty good amount of damage. What happens if I go for Electro Web now? Because it's going down anyway, right? The Thundurus my Volcanion is going down anyway, whether it has a boost or no boost. Whether the Thundurus has a boost or no boost. So let's go for Electro Web. Maybe we take it out. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay.
I thought I'd be able to outspeed the Eleki with just one.
And by boost, by the way, I meant the Defiant boost. If I had lowered the speed on the Thundurus, then Defiant would have kicked in. It would have been super powerful. But it doesn't matter, because now I have KO'd both Pokemon. KO'd both of them. All right.
There's good news and bad news. The good news is I think the final two isn't the worst two to have. We do have options, though. Oh, that Eleki ruined us, man. I should have knocked it out when I had the chance. But it's fine. Their Dynamax is now over. They could go for, like, Steam Eruption, which would suck. A Steam Eruption plus Volt Switch would suck a lot. Or Electro Web. So I think I have to Trick Room here. And I have to go for Diamond Storm. Oh, that does both of them? I didn't even know that. What the heck? All right, that's amazing. If I can get it off, we'll see. The Diancie probably will go down here if I'm going to be entirely honest. But like I said, Steam Eruption can miss.
But I feel like I need to double in on something. So I guess what's the idea here? Kyurem's too fast anyway. So if I lower their speed, it's not going to matter, really. I would rather just do the damage on both of them right now.
I have no doubt that Necrozma was going to live any combination of hits here.
No, that's not right. I'm going to go on Necrozma, and then I'm going to Steam Eruption on the DIANCIE. That's how I'm going to do it. I can afford to split the damage a little bit because I have so many Pokemon. That would have KO'd the Necrozma. That's pretty intense.
Bruh.
All right, Steam Eruption looks sick. And it almost kills the DIANCIE. Diamond Storm!
Get out of here, Mike, with this Diamond Storm.
Whoa. Hang on. That's really good. What does that even do? That did a lot. Oh, that's so cool. What was that? A rock type move? Oh, I don't have the Rillaboom. Oh no. Oh no, why did I think I had the Rillaboom? Uh-oh.
We might win. This is a simple Steel Spike or Flash Cannon, because I forgot I'm special. Flash Cannon plus Diamond Storm. End of the game. And we take game 2. Moves, you better connect. That's all I gotta say. Moves, you better connect. Okay. This game was not even close. I mean, it was close. It wasn't even, it was ridiculously close to the problem.
Does it have to recharge after Diamond Storm, or can it just keep doing that?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Oh, no. if I just Earth Power the Necrozma, is that going to be okay? I think that might be okay. Because I really need to KO the Necrozma just in case DIANCie. No, it can. Oh, no. It's not a recharge move. It does so much. And defense rose. Oh, no. And the flash cannon is definitely going to take me out. Oh, that's the end of Curum. Wow. Fascinating. All right, cool. Good game, Kevin. Wow, I just learned something. I need to go and look up Diamond Storm because what even was that? Diamond Storm is a 100 power, 90 accuracy move that has a chance, a 50% chance, to raise the user's defense by 2 stages if it hits. Sorry, that's a 95% accuracy move. Are you kidding me? And it's a spread move. See,
I want to go for the original strategy. Like, does Mike bring Rilla knowing that I just brought Thunderous instead to counter it, or knowing that I have Instant in the back?
Wait. So what did he do? He airstreamed into the Rilla and KO'd the Rilla? Yes, he KO'd the Rilla. So if I did the same thing, that would be a problem. Can I bring Regieleki? What did he do instead? He brought in Thunderous and Necrozma. Yeah, Regieleki still works. And Volcanion is still good here. But I feel like if I brought in the Curum, I'm just as good. And that's going to go first. So we're going to go with the Volcanion. And Indeedee is still not going to be worth it here. You know what? I need the Rillaboom. I need the Rillaboom to tackle not just Diancie, but the Urshifu as well. Yeah. Let's go with that. If I can get a good couple Grassy Glides, I think the fact that I lost Rillaboom early in that last one really ruined my chances. Okay, because that Grassy Surge and the Grassy Glide together are just perfect combination for a lot of what Kevin has there.
Aleki Curum, completely different lead, so Mike clearly expected a Thunderous lead. Thankfully, it wasn't born yesterday, baby. Nice. We went for the hardcore Necrozma lead, and they can't stop a Tailwind, baby. I think the option has to be Tailwind plus Dynamax Max Quake into Aleki. I'm expecting Mike to proc my weakness policy with the Max Quake here.
So if I go for a Thunderbolt on the Necrozma and a Blizzard on the 2 of them, I can actually one-hit the Whimsicott and potentially kill off the Necrozma. Whimsicott might set up Tailwind here. I'm not actually sure what Whimsicott's going to try to do. But he is going to Dynamax, and that's fine, because then now I'll have one more Dynamax turn than him.
All right, big Necrozma for the first time? Yeah, first time today that I'm going to use Necrozma here.
Necrozma looks so cool.
Beautiful. Now, the fact that they didn't Dynamax is kind of telling me that they're saving it for something in the back. Most likely gonna be...
See, this might have been a reason for me to go for Electroweb instead.
No!
Didn't have to.
Are they Blizzarded? Whimsy avoids, that's huge. Good news is, since I parried, I can't get frozen. That's the only good news here. But I can get parried, a 25% chance each turn to not move. Still does suck sometimes. Straight up Aleki Oko. Get out of here. Don't want it. Done. I'm parried, but in Tailwind. But I have a secret strat. I have the super secret strat. I got a Salic Berry that I could throw to myself. And the fact that I didn't straight up die to Blizzard turn 1 is about to prove very useful to me.
I can not Dynamax again, right? Right? What? Okay, hear me out. If I go for Heat Wave here, I can, again, potentially KO the Whimsicott, do a lot of damage to the Necrozma, and then Earth Power just the Necrozma, and hopefully outspeed? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure that I outspeed. Whimsicott's gonna fling its Salic Berry To trigger the weakness policy. I see, I see. And raise the speed. Oh.
So weakness policy plus the +1. We now outspeed Quake into Volcanion. Ba, 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 ba. Get out of here. Oh, sometimes the cheese is cheese, you know?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes cheese is just cheese. Volcanion will be going down. Earth power now. Not gonna be enough, but it is gonna hurt. Okay, so Mike would have procced my weakness policy anyway there. Let's see what the final is.
Okay, you know what? That was really cool. I can't even be mad at that. That was just, that was amazing. What else can his Whimsicott do? I did not know that he had the fling. I did not know that he had the fling. I did not know that he would fling the Salic Berry. Are you kidding me? That's so cool. I need to Grassy Glide, I guess. No, I think I fake out the Whimsicott and then I Dynamax the Kyurem and Max Quake that.
We'll get rid of Mike's Grassy Terrain. We'll eliminate the Kyurem if the Kyurem does decide to Dynamax, I believe. And we get a nice Intimidate off onto the Rillaboom. Rillaboomer.
Because if he goes for a Max Steel Spike and somehow manages to outspeed with that Salic Berry boost, I cannot remember for the life of me if the Necrozma outspeeds my Kyurem. Cannot remember.
'Cause I'm not sure I Oko here. I will outspeed, but I'm not sure if I Oko. All right, fake out into the Whimsicott spot is gonna hit the instant. I get parried. Game.
Okay, I got a little bit of luck on my side here.
Game. Oh, I hang in because of the 2 boosts from before. Whew. Okay. All right, scary, very scary. Kevin no likey. Oh, this is still very close, apparently. I'm glad that I'm preserving the Tailwind in the back, because I might need it for my Diancie later on in the game. I do still know that I'm faster than their Kyurem. I do have my own fake out turn, but instead of faking out, I think I'm just gonna Flare Blitz. No, I'll fake out. I won't burn a turn for no reason. Let's just go for the fake out here. See, I was hoping that I would get Mind Storm on the field so that I can Expanding Force the following turn, but it's okay. And I'll just go for the Flash Cannon onto the Kyurem. See if we can attack here. See if the game allows us to play. Rillaboom flinches. Flash Cannon does connect. Doesn't KO though, because the Max Quake from last turn, right? Oh my goodness. I'm in danger still. All right, the Necrozma was my win con. It's now gone though. Special defense is raising on everybody. Issue is my Diancie can't get one shot by this Rilla. I think I bring in my Diancie, right? Depends. If Tailwind goes away, I'm bringing in Tailwind first. Thankfully, I have Shuckleberry. Tailwind Peters. Okay, so I think I gotta bring in the Whim. Man, screw it. Let's bring in Diancie.
So out comes Diancie again. No chance for Trick Room at least, which is nice. So I guess I can go for the Grassy Glide and the I guess Max Quake. Really, I mean, like I feel like if I take out the Diancie, then like I win the game in my heart. I'm pretty sure I've totally lost this, and that's okay. And that's okay because I want. Oh no, he won't. He doesn't want it. Okay, fine, cool.
But if Mike decides to target the instant spot, then maybe my Shuckle will save me. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Another Grassy Glide here, into the Whim spot. Not gonna knock me out, obviously. Followed by a Max Quake. Is this into instant or into Whim? Into Whim. Beautiful. Okay, nice. Whim remains back on the field. We get the Flare Blitz onto the Rilla.
And he gets to Tailwind it. That's kind of nasty. I guess really he could have brought it out without bringing out the DIANCIE or without the switch. But hey, whatever.
Get that Flare Blitz onto the Rilla. Boom. Ooh, well, straight Oko there. Wow. I thought it could have, but I didn't think it would have. You know, does that make sense? I understand it's a lot of damage, but I don't got a lot of investment on this Ensign. I'll be entirely honest. I think I only have like 4 attack. Alrighty. Instant and Whim versus the Kyurem. Kyurem only has about yellowish health.
So I lost my Dynamax. I have my Blizzard again. I'm going to just use that Blizzard and just be like, ha. But don't worry, because here comes a Tailwind. Yep, here comes a Tailwind, and here comes a Flare Blitz. Oh my gosh.
And will it be game?
Wow.
It will be. Woo.
All right, wow. GG. Good game. Amazing. Salic Berry into Necrozma, triggering the weakness policy, giving it a +1 speed and +2 attack and defense. Or attack and special attack. Amazing. Let's go talk about the team. Wow.
Bruh. That
Dude.
was the closest best of 3 set I think we've ever had.
For real. For real. I just want to say this one sentence here. Whimsicott fling Salic Berry into Necrozma, triggering weakness policy, giving it +1 speed, +2 attack, and +2 special attack. Sir. That's too many stats.
You like it?
I love it. That's amazing. I had no idea that was coming. I had 0 idea that was coming.
I also ran special Necrozma in case you tried to like intimidate spam me with somebody. Just be like, ha. Wrong
I
one.
thought that was so cool. Like at that moment specifically, I had thought I had won.
I needed it. Honestly, if you would have actually hit your Blizzard on my Whim, I don't have Sash on Whim, so you would have one-shot me and I would have never gotten that off. And I think that since Tailwind is +2 and Paralyze is -2, I was back to neutral, so you would have outsped me. I needed that Salic Berry to then outspeed you. That was the only way. That's why I did it. I had no other option. So
incredible.
It all goes back to your Blizzard miss. That last game was won through a Blizzard miss.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I traded a Blizzard miss for a paralysis. So paralysis on a Thunderbolt.
Yeah. Fair.
One might say I deserved it. It's fine. All right, Kevin, tell me about your team.
Okay, so you already mentioned the Salic Berry thing with Whimsicott. That's kind of the whole idea of this team and why I wanted to run Necrozma specifically. I could have ran Zacian. Didn't wanted to have a little bit more fun with this, so I decided to go Salic Berry. Since I already had the Focus Sash on my Urshifu, I didn't want to run Scarfed Urshifu because I felt like that was too try-hard, so I just ran a standard Focus Sash, brought the Whimsicott with the Salic Berry, brought the Necrozma with the Weakness Policy and Prism Armor, full special attack, right, on my Necrozma, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, Expanding Force. So the thought process was, okay, we get the Salic Berry flung onto Necrozma, break Weakness Policy, use a Mind Storm, then once Dynamax is done, I can spam Expanding Force for the rest of the game. For instances where Necrozma doesn't work, I had Thunderous because I was really afraid of things like fire types mainly. Like, for example, I knew I was going against Volcanion, so I'm like, okay, Necrozma into Volcanion, Necrozma loses that matchup, so let me bring a Pokemon that can deal with Volcanion. So I had the Thunderous. I didn't expect you to bring a Kyurem, though. The Kyurem changed everything. I was just like, well, I can't bring Thunderous, but I also can't bring Necrozma, so who do I bring? And then Diancie was on the team. Didn't do much, but apparently I found out Diamond Storm is a spread move.
It's a spread move.
Yeah, I found that out. That apparently
you say Diancie didn't do much. I think it won you game 2.
It did win me game 2, yeah. That's very fair.
It blew my mind when I realized how much damage that Diancie was going to do.
I
had to look it up after. Look it up after. I was like, Diamond Storm, what does that do? It's a 95 accuracy, 100 power spread move with the ability to raise your defense by 2 stages.
It's the Astral Barrage and Glacial Lance before Astral Barrage and Glacial Lance existed, apparently.
Like, hello? That's amazing.
It's also physical. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's wow.
Yeah, even when I clicked it, I was like, oh, it's spread move. Wait, I think I win.
yeah, for sure. Oh, that's so cool. All right. My team here, we've got Volcanion with the Steam Eruption Heat Wave. There were times in that third game where I figured that not Dynamaxing it would actually be better, but honestly, I love it as a Dynamax target. I think the Kyurem, it doesn't really do as well as a Dynamax target, but again, I was losing game 3, so it doesn't really, that might not be the best, use case or example to
I think if my
that.
2 restricteds weren't Necrozma and Diancie, Kyurem would be better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. With the Kyurem, again, really, it's just meant to do Kyurem things, Draco, Meteor, and Blizzard. This team isn't really anything super special, except for the fact that you could either bring the Indeedee or bring the Rillaboom, get the Grassy Surge down or the Psychic Surge down. I could not bring Indeedee versus your team. There was literally no need to, and it would only enable the Necrozma. So it was just there. And then we had Whimsicott and Regieleki to do Whimsicott and Regieleki things. Maybe trigger Tailwind. Against your team, I don't think Tailwind would have been the right way to go, just because of the fact that your Necrozma did have Trick Room. And I kind of figured that going into this, that it was probably going to be some sort of Trick Room variant. So didn't do that. And then Regieleki is good. Like, it continues to be really good in these teams.
You want to know something I just noticed, Mike? I have a Prankster Thunderous. It didn't matter. It didn't matter in this battle because you had no Intimidators on your team. But
there was one game where I was using the Regieleki and I went for the Electro Web to try and take out your Dynamax Thunderous.
It did knock me out, though. Yeah.
It did knock you out. And at that moment, my Volcanion was at like a 3rd HP. And I was like, well, you know what? If the Thunderous gets triggered with a Defiant, that's fine because my Volcanion's going down anyway. So in this series, it didn't matter, but maybe you want to change that if we're ever going to bring this to, say, a tournament or anything like that.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was the game. Let us know in the comments what you would have built with a Volcanion or a DIANCIE. And let us know what 2 mythicals you want to see next time. Apart from that, Kevin, you got anything to say?
Nope. Good night, everybody. GG's.
Goodbye.
DIANCIE won.
DIANCIE won.